Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and we're going to make a few corner tucks. And I've just made one, and I put a little doily on it, and then just some embellishments. We're going to make some in different ways, and I may use some of these little embellishments from the Tea Party collection. Don't know. We'll use some different things. Now, keep in mind, you can make corner tucks out of envelopes. If that's all you have, then just fold your envelope up like that, glue it together, and cover it with paper, and you've got a corner tuck. But most of us have some scrap paper laying around. This is a digital, and I'm just going to go ahead and make another one with this color, and then I'll change my colors up. I may do some out of vellum. I haven't done corner tucks out of vellum in a long time, so who knows, we might do that. Now, that right there is a corner tuck. Let's just say this is your, well, let's say this is your page. Not what I'm looking for another page for. You can put it there like that, and then just tuck something in, or you can do it on this side and tuck something in. Just keep in mind when you're putting your embellishments on there, which side you want it to go on, if you have a particular side. Since I made this one basically for this side, I think I'll make this one for this side. Not that I'm going to put them on the same page, but I'll put a couple in there in my journal. So let's just grab a doily. Benji is cutting us more doilies, so our doilies are, let's see if I can find one of ours. They're about this size. They're the smaller ones, not quite this big. They're about 1 1/4, maybe a little bit more. Let's see. No, they're about 1 1/2, I think, so our doilies. These are some that I got from Katie. And Katie did contact me. You know, I said in one of my last videos, I said, I haven't heard from you in a while, Katie. Are you okay? She contacted me, and she actually had a package that she had sent me. And I wasn't saying that to get a package from you, Katie. I appreciate it, though. But I was kind of worried about you because I hadn't heard from you in a long time. I was getting worried. But I think she had been watching. She just hadn't been commenting quite as much. And that's okay. Even though I do like y'all to comment, because that makes me feel like I'm right there with you, talking to you, and corresponding with you. Now on that one I put some of this. This is cheesecloth. You could use whatever you have. You could just put a piece of lace up under there if you want to. I think I'm going to use another little piece of cheesecloth. And I don't put it exactly centered because I think I'm going to put a label on here. So I just kind of tuck it on there somewhere. And then I'm going to grab a label before I put anything else on here, just so that I'll kind of know how much room I have. That one will work right there. These are some labels that we sold last year. We've got a lot of new product coming from overseas warehouse, but it'll be a while before it's here. We just kind of held off on some of the ordering for the winter time, for the summertime, because not a lot of people, have time to craft in the summer. They're taking vacations with kiddos and things like that, so we didn't do a lot of our overseas ordering during the summertime, but we've got some coming up here in the fall. They should be arriving soon. Now, I think I'll just take one of Katie's flowers. She made these flowers for me. This is not in the package that she sent me this time, but it was in the package she sent me last time, I think. I think I'm just going to use that one there. I like that. A little bit of a contrast, so it makes it stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to put that down there. Now I have some little pieces of bling here. Let's see what we might like on this one. Let's put a little shiny pink one maybe in there. There we go. And that is just how simple and easy a little corner tuck is. That simple. Okay. Now let's make one. Let's use this paper. Now what I do normally if I grab a digital like this is I go ahead and fold over just a good size piece of it. And that way I have my piece already cut out, or already about to cut out. I'm going to tear this one actually. And you don't have to get it straight because you can always straighten it up once you fold over. And then I just fold that over to there. And there's my little corner tuck. Now, you know what we could do? When I folded that like that and I looked at it, I thought, oh, I got an idea. Let's say, let me find a page here and fold it so that we'll have kind of a page to look at. Let's say this is in our signature. Of course, this will be a little bit bigger because it is actually got the white on there. What about if we do a corner tuck with a wraparound pocket? Oh, yes. I like that idea. I like that idea, Edith. Good idea. Okay. So there is our corner tuck that would go, let's say, on this page. This would wrap around to the page behind it. And then when you flip this over, this would be your pocket. Ah, good idea. Okay, so what do we need to do? First off, I'm going to straighten this bottom out right here. See, sometimes you just fold things and you look at it and you're like, oh, I know what else I can make with that. So a corner tuck with a wraparound pocket. Now, let's go ahead and glue our corner tuck together because you need it to be kind of strong. And this is just copy paper that I printed this digital on. Okay. Now then, okay, this is going to be our wraparound pocket. So we don't need to forget to put our little divot in the top. So we can go ahead and decorate this and this if we want. And I like the doilies on it. You might not care for the doilies on there. You can put something else on yours. It doesn't matter. But I kind of like the doilies on there. And I think I want one a little bit bigger on this one. Now you can either fold this part around or cut that off. I'm just going to fold it around because it's not that much. But if you want to save this for something else, you know what? I am going to cut it off. I just changed my mind, see? You change your mind in midstream a lot of time because I'll use it over here. So let's put that right there. And it is already coffee dyed, so I'm not going to put any ink on there. And I would really want to ink this up in blue, I think, anyway. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. May change my mind again in midstream, you know. All right, so that is that. Let's just do it this way so we can see the corner tuck first. Now, do we want to put a piece of lace on there and then put our little flower or something down? Or what do we want to do? Got some scrap lace over here. I keep a little bag of scrap lace near me. So we can put that there. I think I'm going to fussy cut this out and we're going to use that there. So let me cut this real quick. I'll come back and put that on. And I'm just going to do some quick cutting. I'm not going to go real close. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to go with a little bit larger piece of lace. And I think I'm just going to gather it up like that and then put my flower down on top of it. That way my doily, my lace, and my flower will show. So yes, let's do that. Now I'm going to touch just the edges of this so that I can take away a little bit of that white edge. All right, let's get this other glue here. Now let's just gather this up. And you could stitch this if you wanted and just stitch it together. I'm just going to glue it. Not a biggie. Let's glue it like that. Get my tool here and press that down. All right. Then we'll put our flower right there. And then I'm just going to cut the bottom part off, I think. Yeah. Okay, so there is that. Let's put a little label on here. Okay, I think I'm going to use that one and I'm going to tuck it up under. This has got a sticky back on it, but I cannot get that backing off with just my fingernails. I have to use my little tool, a little pokey tool. Let's see. There we go. So there is that one. Let's grab some blue ink. Okay, I'm just going to go with Mermaid Lagoon. I think that'll work. We'll ink this up on this side. Cute. I like that. Now, for our pocket, I need to reinforce it a little bit because it's, you know, it's just copy paper. So I need to put something behind it to reinforce it. And I think I'll just use a piece of folded book page and I'll glue that behind and that will reinforce that pocket. And I'm going to use both pieces of the book page because this book page is kind of thin too. So that will get it nice and thick. We'll just trim this off right at the edge. Yes, that made it thick enough right there. Let's go ahead and cut our little pull in the top. Now let's ink this up before we do anything, and I'm going to be thinking about what I want to put on here. Yeah, I love that with that blue ink. That's pretty. Okay, now I had this little piece of doily, but I think I want a larger doily. So let's go ahead and grab. What about this one? No, not large enough. Let's go ahead and grab a big one. There we go. Put the doily there, and then we need maybe some lace. So let's go ahead and glue this down, and then we'll decide what else we need on here. Okay, I think on this side I'm going to put a piece of cheesecloth. I've got lace flying around everywhere now. And I'm just going to gather that up, glue that down. Right in the middle. And let's see if we have a flower or something that will go there that'll look good. These are some of they're called washi stickers. They're just vellum basically. We need a pink one, I think. What about this one? It's got blue in it. I like that. That will work. I think I got it a little bit crooked, but you know, all flowers don't grow straight up anyway, so that's okay. We can even it out by putting a label over on this side. Okay, I think I'll use this label from the collection, and it's a type of tea, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't drink tea, so I don't know all of the names of tea. There we go. I think that's cute. Now let's go ahead and pretend we're putting this down on this side of the page like that, and then we're going to wrap that around. So there's our tuck, and then on the other page we've got our pocket. A tuck pocket wraparound. Cute. I like that. And like I said, you can also do this with an envelope. Same difference. Just take your envelope. Let's find that envelope again. Take your envelope, fold it like that, and then fold it like that. And you can either use this whole thing for a pocket, or you can trim some of it off and use it that way. But there's your tuck right there, and then there is your pocket for your other page. So easy peasy using the envelopes. They're already reinforced for you and ready to go. But that is it, guys. That is our tuck pockets, and then some tucks for our journals. I was completely out of tucks. Didn't even have one to my name. So it was time to make more, and I think I'm going to make more like this. I like that, and it's quick and easy, and I will probably, you know me, I'll probably use envelopes to do it with because I've got a ton of them. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. And here is a big thank you to some of the people who are supporting our channel through Buy Me a Coffee. Stay tuned and see if your name pops up on the screen. Bye-bye.